Alright, well, let's do Legion Loyalist action here. Okay, I don't want to proceed with this. Do I? No, I don't want to be red green in this sense. I want to be. Well, I guess like a red white. Red white? Red white it up? Red white. Let's go. Red white. No, red white. Okay. That's a frenzy goblin. That can work. There's also a sacred foundry, but I think we can gobble it up. There's also goblins in this cube. But yeah, we're just gonna get aggressive. I mean, there's a savior here, but I think we're just gonna take the chain walker. If the pig's blood drips on you, you're next on the chain. What he lacks in stature, he makes up for with enthusiasm. Okay, and then the Benelish aristocrat. Oh, crap, I can't speak English right now. The Benelish aristocracy is hereditary, but the loyalty of its subjects is earned. Okay, whew. We got through that one. I'm gonna take a signal pass. That's what's a dope card. So the fact that Ashiok turns nightmares into reality and then found out about Phyrexians and left to go find this nightmare fuel and the mystery behind Ashiok. Also, your first competitive deck had OG Ashiok as a 4 of. Alright, alright. Alright, let's do that. We could also just not be red white. I don't know. We'll still look into being red white, but so far we got the red down. Ramgang or Spear? Yeah, I just take Spear just for curve purposes. So Rakdos Guild Mage. There's a Boros. Ooh, Boros Challenger. Alright, I think we found our red white. Yeah, red white. Mm-hmm. Still an option of red green, though, so I'll take that. About you believe they retconned that in about Ashiok? Yeah. So like no one really knew what Ashiok was until we came to Theros Beyond Death, right? And then they were like, "Oh, look, this is Ashiok." I'm like, "Okay." Yes, as far as you understand, the comic books refers to Ashiok as a he, if you're not mistaken. I'm Nodi, I never read the comic books, but either way, um, Ashiok has no gender, apparently. Ashiok is apparently genderless. Like, why Ashiok got the bonus horns? Uh, no idea. Probably for the reason of being a Nightmare Planeswalker, I can't. I don't know what to tell you. Well, Nightmare Fuel wouldn't have a gender, would it? I don't. I have no idea. Definitely out of our element here. Way out of our element here. All I know is just that's the angle they wanted to go with. So there you go. Now we know. Ooh, Fulminator Mage as a 3-drop option. um, but is it wait? So Elspeth's Nightmare, the saga, was about what? It was about Ashiok peering into Elspeth's nightmare, right? And Elspeth's actual nightmare was her being attacked by a Phyrexian Negator, right? What was that? It? Ooh, could rise. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Okay, that's cool. I actually didn't realize that, so that's actually neat to come to the understanding of. Not very useful. Cyber card for sure. Only 2 white cards so far. You think? Do I think I'll get any more stuff, or is it worth looking at another card? I mean, we just got Lightning Helix, so we also got Boros Elite. 2 very fine options, but I think I'm gonna take the Elite. Just because getting the early curve is very important for this deck. So yes, correct. Which is funny because how does Elspeth dream about a negator? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Legion War Boss is pretty good. So is Tajik, but I think Tajik can wheel. I think this is less likely to wheel. It's also a Tattermunge, though. Why? Why so many cards in this pack that I want? I guess for her curve considerations, I'll take the Maniac. Anything cheap and early, I'll take. I mean, what? So, well, so Tomislav, you know Elspeth's background, right? Do you remember Elspeth's, you know, story? We could take Krenko, maybe. Mm, actually, it might not be too bad, especially with Mentor. Okay, I could try it out. Ooh, Shred Freak. Okay, so basically, as far as I'm aware, we don't know where Elspeth's actually from. All we know, no. So we don't know where Elspeth's actually from. As far as I'm aware, all we know is that where Elspeth was from, it got taken over by Phyrexians at one point, and then she got chained up by the Phyrexians and was about to be tortured by them, and then her Planeswalker Spark ignited, and she planeswalked away to, I think it was Bant. So she planeswalked to Alara the first time, I believe. Okay, so let's take a Boros Mage. I think Elite Vanguard can wheel, but this is actually pretty good, what we need for the deck. There's a Rugged Prairie, which works out very well for the deck. I mean, we could also take Ancestral Blade, but I think taking this Rugged Prairie is pretty important. Yeah, so that's from my understanding, that's the story of Elspeth. Is that the plane that she grew up on as a kid, right? It got taken over at some point. It got infested by the Phyrexians at one point. Yeah, and then she got caught up in it all, and then she was frightened for her life, and it ironically happened to be a Phyrexian negator that was trying to torment her, and what do you call it? Interrogator, right? But then her spark went off. She then planeswalked to Alara, spent her times there as a knight, and so forth. I guess here we could take uh, I don't know, random bonds of faith for no value. Ooh, Cackler, Cackler, the thing that dodges all removal. So good. It can't be killed by power kill. It can't be killed by terror. It can't be killed by ultimate price. It can't be killed by Doomblade. Like all the removal in black doesn't touch it. It's sad and hilarious at the same time. Um, it's a monoskeleton. It's actually maybe not a bad idea. Ooh, see Tajik wield. Some good stuff right there. There's also Boros Charm though to give us indestructible. But I think we can Tajik. Let's Tajik. Um, see Healy. Eh, okay. So what's pack 2 gonna have for us? We want to have some amount of 3 drops. Like we don't want to have no 3 drops. But we are going to play like 15 lands in this deck. I've had pretty decent success with 15 lands with this type of deck here. There's Grim Initiate, which we want to take. I wish the tokens deck we had Riss. That would have been so good. But yeah, let's take Grim. Pack 2 is all Spice. Ooh, the Gory Chaser. Oh, but it's Heirloom Blade. Ugh. Nah, we gotta take it. Alright, 10th Street Dodger. All these cards I don't care for. So I'll just take the land. Wild Canter. We could take a Vivid Crag? Probably not. Bathe in Light. Target creature and each other creature that shares a color. Protection. Maybe? Nah, I'm not a fan of Immolation Mask. But the thing is, so again, back to Elspeth. The thing too with her is that she's basically her story is a life of running away from everything. She spent her whole life running away. Ooh, Judge is familiar versus Frostburn Weird. Yeah, I'll take familiar. Justice Strike. There we go. That's some primo removal right there. So that's her story is she constantly runs away from everything. Anytime because of her early childhood trauma, she gets afraid anytime she comes across every time she comes across a emergency situation. Her fight or flight kicks in right away, and she always flights away. So emotional damage. Oh, Yeah, it's pretty much it. Like she suffers from a lot of emotional damage. Like it's crazy. Um, we'll put keep firing the cyborg. But yeah, basically that's why the whole when she ended up on Theros finally, like Heliod had to trick her, right? Like Heliod asked for her help. She still said no, and then he had to find a way to make her fight Xenagos, kill Xenagos, and then Heliod killed her. Even though Heliod, for some unknown reason, didn't have the ability to kill Xenagos himself. But I guess it makes sense that he wanted to, like, he was jealous of Elspeth, right? As far as I'm aware, he was jealous of Elspeth, but wanted to use her as a pawn to kill Xenagos. And then, when realizing that it was easier than he thought for Elspeth to kill Xenagos, he then feared Elspeth and killed Elspeth, right? Like, is that how that worked? I honestly don't remember. Could run Monoskellion. It's a 2 mana 2/2, right? I mean, technically that's fine. And then I guess at the end of it, we can always just heat fire, throw it away for damage to the opponent. So it's fine. Okay. See, look at me just trying to piece all these things together, and I'm like, is this how it worked? Because some of these stories I never actually read, but like I saw what they looked like on the cards, right? I mean, I'm just trying to piece them all together. I'm like, okay, well, deicide, and then I don't know what story card had Heliod killing Elspeth, but yeah. Mm, do we run Bathe in Light? I'm really hoping for more cards to fill up the deck. Ugh. Like, it doesn't even power up anybody. I mean, I'll take it, but like, ooh, maybe I'll just play a 1/1 Wildcanter. Xenagos first Planeswalker you pulled in draft? I mean, that's a good one to pull in draft. Wait, 4 mana Xenagos? 4 mana Xenagos, right? Wait, there's only one Xenagos Planeswalker. And then he became a god, right? Yeah. Ooh, Frostburn weird. Okay, we're good. We're good on this deck now. We got 12 ones. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. So good right there. Yeah, I'm cool with this. This is hot. Some hot stuff right here. Add basics. Just this and wabam. Nice, nice. Yeah, no, Xenagos. I mean, Xenagos the Planeswalker itself was, pretty good, pretty potent. But it's 0 to make a 2/2 Satyr, right? Xenagos the Reveler. Yeah, so 2 red green, low T3, +1. You added X mana equal to red or green, where X is the number of creatures you control, right? And then 0 to make a 2/2. Satyr token of haste, 7-6. Exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a number of creature cards or lands from among them into play. Yeah, so usually you just clog the board with a bunch of 2/2s until you feel like you want to start ticking up for big mana. Okay, well, I mean, this seems fine for the deck, so let's go. Let's do it. Easy. Easy keep. Madden, Denizen. Come on, opponent, Maul. Maul for me. Baby, please. Yeah, so we go turn 1 Denizen into turn 2 Chainwalker. OG Dom. Okay, so the three mana Dom. Madden, Denizen, pass. I just don't remember the name. Domri Raid. There you go. One. Plains. Chainwalker. Yes. Attack for 2. Pass. So yeah. So you had here colorless red green, loyalty 3. +1, you got to look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you can you reveal it and put it in your hand. -2, it fights. Well, it makes one of your creatures find another creature. And -7, creatures you control, you get an emblem. Creatures you control have double strike, trample, hex, proof, and haste. It was good for standard at the time. There are 2-3 mana Doms, you think? Oh, I only remember the one being Domri Raid. I thought the others were 4 mana. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Let's go ham. Boom. All 3s, baby. Take it. Ooh. Look at this deck. Running hat. And this is why I think Legion Loyalist is dumb. Because I don't think this archetype needed a card like Loyalist to get through everything. It's just so brutal and punishing. An opponent is probably slowly realizing that this is going to be an issue. I'm dumb. Sometimes you just do bad things with the mana. But it's okay. Target. Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? Combat. Woo-wee. Bonus like, nope. It was good for standard at the time. One was war, one was guilds, and the last was like back in Gatecrash. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a 3 mana in war as well. So okay, yeah. Oh, so yeah. The 3 mana was in Gatecrash and also was in War of the Spark, and then the 4 mana was in um Ravnica Allegiance, I believe. Okay, yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. But yeah, I'm just running this back. Like, not much I need to do. This hand's a little different. I could see myself mulling this one. Yeah, I just want a faster start. This is better. We'll ship Battlefield Forge. Hold it also on to 6, so keep ship. Done. But yeah, so the one for the War Spark was a lot better, definitely for sure. But Dummy Raid, I guess, was a fine cyborg card in like Gatecrash. Just standard wasn't about that card way back then. So we get to go Denizen turn 1, then Mountain, Frenzy Goblin, 10 Street Dodger, 3 power plus the extra 2, plus the extra 1, and then that, yeah. Ooh, Persist. Well, that's annoying. That's going to get in the way. But I guess I can always make that trade. Sure, you want to trade? But Safe Hold Elite's good against us. Okay. Plains. Krenko. Pass. So if we get Tajik and an attack, we get 3 goblins from Krenko. Barring nothing happens here against our board. That giant didn't even see me, let alone catch me. And I was close enough to smell him. Of course, that's not saying much. After the people flee, but before the enemy arrives, that's grabbing time. Oh my lord. What do we have here? Send your champion. I could use a light workout. I refuse to die, not at the hands of one such as you. There's only one route from Kessig into Stenzia, unless you come with me. Okay. Soothing whispers invite travelers to step closer, 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 until they vanish soundlessly beneath the surface. The ever watchful center of a growing web of eyes. And then they resolve this 4-mana 5/5 that I can't push through. Fantastic. Well, sure, why not? Let's throw down. Alright, so we got a million triggers put on the stack. So first in, last out. Put counter here. And then it gets another counter. So we get 3 1/1s. And then see what they do. I guess they're forced to put the 5/5 on the 3/4 here. And then probably put the 2/2 on the 3/2. And then take 2. Or take 1. Have these trade? Sure. I guess that was my out to keeping their 5/5 under wraps. But I guess as long as we get to clear their board kind of marginally at a time, maybe it's still fine. It's another land. Okay. Boros Challenger. The only issue here is that I guess it's not an issue. So we can get in for 1 a turn. I mean, I'll just have 6. But being on a play next game, I assume this is going to game 3. At least being on a play, we get to like really like crash right through. So okay, far and away. All right, what are you doing now, opponent? Okay, so just a hedge mage. Oh, another land? Well then. um, just dome the hedge mage for 2, and then 10th Street Dodger again. Okay. Attack. It's just a 5/5 in a way. It's so brutal. Okay, so they're like wanting to race now. Sure. What did you draw, opponent, to warrant that attack? Ah. Oh, I mean, I guess it's fine. Sorry. Um. Okay. So do that. Ah. Okay. Well, guess I can't do that, but I'll still attack for 3. Trade. Do you have a pump? Oh. All right, I mucked up there. All right, we'll go to game 3 then. Okay. Um. I guess this is a way out against their 5/5. Sure. Bonds of Face comes in. Yeah, I guess against my opponent, I don't really want to give up that equity, or maybe no, it's still fine. Frostburn Word seems slow against them, so I'll just cut that one. Um, I'll run a Nat because this is fine. I'm not a fan of like Fulminator Mage, to be honest. But I think I can get away with all this. Seems okay. I'll be on the play. Keep. Turn 1 bodyguard. Turn 2 Boar skill mage. Put him on 6. Okay. Okay. So planes, bodyguard, pass. I mean, they definitely don't have a turn 1 play. They might have the elitist on turn 2, which is going to be a problem. But we'll just have to live with it. 2. Guild mage, pass. This can also give my creatures haste. So it's pretty relevant. But yeah, Tajik's going to do a whole world of great stuff here. Manin, Tajik. You have a counter spell? Oh, remand. Okay. Last day of Ravnica Cube Berry? Yes, it is. It'll be gone tomorrow, I believe. I think it's gone as of 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So there'll be no more Ravnica Cube. Also, how's it going, Barry? Welcome back. How you doing? You're okay? Well, that's good. I mean, it's good to hear what you're doing okay. How was work? All right, so they paid 2, making me do away. Sure, I'll sacrifice that. Keep the guild mage. But yeah, now we get the Tajik. Ooh, Bonds of Faith. Oh yeah. Attack. Put the counter on guild mage. Put it in a 5. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's available tomorrow. Because I don't know. I don't know if there's a cube coming to replace this one. So if there's no cube to replace this tomorrow, then that means that we return back to constructed of some kind. They're naming Tajik. Okay. They're not dead. Well, no, wait. Oh, they're not dead yet. Darn it. Ah, so close. Actually, wait. Wait, is this a human? Oh, no, they're dead. Haha. Whee! The bonds of faith. Yes. Oh, why? Why does this have to be the only land in my hand? That's just punishing. I guess this is better. I could cut this plains. I think I need that many lands in my hand. Punished. No, I'm kidding. Well, we'll start off with a cackler. The creature that will not die to black spells, apparently. No killing this. 2/2 for 1. Ooh. Cruel Celebrant. Right, well, let's attack for 2. And then, I guess, Chainwalker? With another counter on it. We are Boros Unleash. It shouldn't. It will be covered, and there's tons of antiseptics and stuff at work. Okay, okay. All right, that's. I mean, it's fine. As long as you have it under control and that it's not going to get infected, right? Then it should all be fine. So I just hope that you get a good recovery. I mean, that's it, right? Stay safe. Why are we gaining for life? Ugh. Why do I always get one of those random matchups that's just completely abysmal for me and just so frustrating? I just want to get another 3-0. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Ooh, mountain. Hmm. It just sucks being on your elbow because it'll keep opening when you move your arm, hence thinking about gluing it shut. That is a problem. Um, do you think you'll be able to heal overnight? Okay. What is the likelihood of? Well, I guess. This is tough. I guess I just toss them in, have my Chainwalker die, Cackler gets through, or just throw in the Tutu. It's all bad. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. I guess we can throw that down. All right. No, it'll take at least a few weeks. It might scab overnight, though. Well, if I guess if it scabs overnight and you put it, if you put a band-aid over it, it should be fine. Oh, now we're in massive trouble. Uh, yeah. Tap for 2. Uh, just gonna pass because I want to capitalize on pumping this a bunch. Oh, opponents hit good though. Just a lot of life gain. We had to hit the matchup with all the life gain apparently. But then when my opponent plays against someone else who doesn't care about what their life total is, then they're gonna have a bad time, right? So that's what I don't like is like stuff like this that just occurs. So frustrating. Grim Initiate. Guild Mage. Combat 3. What you gonna do, opponent? Take 3. uh Now there's a Shambling event. Oh, jeez. Mulling didn't help. R7 was really good if we had a second land. Or even just a mountain or a plains, not a rugged prairie. That is a Kaya. I guess they exile the Cackler. It's like the best creature on the board. Initiate. Interesting. Don't know if I'd agree with that, but sure, opponent. Sure. No swing. Okay. Yeah, and we're just flooding. We can't get through. I mean, they're gonna keep exiling more stuff on the board. It's all bad. Bad situations here. We could Bonds of Faith, but wait, no. Ooh. What did they have in play again? Now I just forgot what the other creature was that they had. It has the aristocrat. Is the aristocrat a human or a vampire? I think it's a vampire, right? Uh, Cruel. Is it Cruel Aristocrat? No. Oh, then I don't know. I don't remember what the name of it is. Um. Oh, Cruel Celebrant. What do you do again? It's a vampire. Vampire it is. I mean, I could bring up Bonds of Faith. I just need a better hand though. Um, like he fires fine, protecting. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll run it back. Play. Okay, I'll keep. Mountain pass. So sorry, you were saying it's maybe an inch long and deep enough it doesn't close. But tomorrow's your last night working, so you'll bear through whatever. No way you're going into the ER for a measly few stitches. Okay, I mean, fair enough. As long as it works for you, right? I think that's most important part. But yeah, we'll play a 2-3 here. Hope we can start churning in some mentor activations. It sucks I didn't have turn 1 Loyalist, turn 2 Challenger, turn 3 Tajik, and just go to town. Um, Thrill, Kill, Assassin. Oh, now we can just do that. Sweet. Get rid of the Death Touch. Opponent's not happy. We did top deck it. So that is convenient. Play a Loyalist. Attack, trigger. Put a counter. Tap for 4. Pass. Next turn we can Tajik and get the whole bit rolling. Here it goes. Well, at least our stuff has first strike. So it's going to be pretty prevalent. It is a spirit. I'm kind of surprised that this is Zoris aligned. You would have thought this would have been Orzhov aligned. Ooh. Okay, well, either way, we're still doing it up here. Tajik Legion's Edge. Gonna get that sweet battalion activation. Combat. Doing all of it. Uh, uh, yeah. Yeah. So hit him for 8. Okay. Opponent goes to 12. And then we'll play Denizen and pass. And the next turn we could play Frostburn Weird. Question is, would Frostburn Weird or Bonds of Faith be better in this situation? Um, I guess Bonds of Faith would still be better because they haven't shown many humans other than this human assassin here. Mortify on the battalion. Okay. Well, how about Heirloom Blade, opponent? Do you like that card? Whee! Combat. Swing. This. All the damage. Just 12 damage. It's lethal right now, opponent. Oh yeah, game 3. Let's go. And then this is where we struggle now, because we're on draw. But I do think Bonds of Faith would be nice here, again, in place of Frostburn Weird. So, I'm cool to play this. I mean, we could play Noggle, but it's not really worth a 3-mana 2/2 in this deck, right? So, there is also the option of Fulminary Mage, but again, just don't feel the option. And then I guess Frostburn Weird. It's weird. It's not even an elemental. It's weird. So it doesn't even. Do we have elementals in the deck here? Griminache is a zombie. That's a Goblin Warrior. That's a Human Druid. It's a Pest. That's a Construct. Yeah, I have nothing in the deck here that triggers off a sacrifice the Fulminary Mage with an Heirloom Blade on it. We would like go through the whole deck. Okay. Yeah, let's submit this. All right, here we go. For the rebuy. I guess this is a decent start. Turn 1, Boros Elite. Sure. Pass. White, Guildmage. Okay. Mountain. Well, we can't really do anything just yet. Yet again. I probably should have played the Battlefield Forge. Okay, Boros Guildmage pass. I kind of messed up on the mana a little bit. Yeah, I should have played Battlefield Forge and then go Cackler Goblin. And then from there we go Mountain. Oh, sorry. Oh no, we didn't mess up our mana. Sorry, we turned 1 Plains. Sorry. I thought we turned Mountain for a moment. I'm like, oh, okay, no. Right. Well, see if they bite. I believe their aim was pretty much to tap a creature down. Now this forces them to have to do something else, or they could still tap something down. But we just want to get this. We want to get the Guildmage out of the way with the spear at this point, and then we can throw down the Loyalist and smack in for like 6. Mortified. Okay. Well, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna go Cackler. Tap for 1. Pass. It could also be possible that I should have just played a Frenzy Goblin here, having the activation up. But I don't know if they're gonna play a creature. They could do nothing, or they could do something else that's not a creature. I mean, it is likelier that they do play creature here. They have shown, but they do have an ample amount of creatures in their deck. If they have a what's the Basilica Bellhaunt? If they have Basilica Bellhaunt here, that would be awkward, massively awkward. Um, yeah, I would not like it. That would cause me a whole lot of problems. What did it do? Oh, Night's Whisper. Sure. Okay. Well, let's go Lucian Loyalist. Oh, okay. Combat. Sure. Okay. So still 3 damage as opposed to 6. Um, that and this pass. Yeah! Woo! We did it. Okay, this hand, not so exciting. We're gonna have to ship it. Well, this hand, much better. Keep. Um. Mm, yeah, shipping the forge is fine, I think, here. Cements tapped. Okay, cool. Um, I think we just start off with Wild Canter. We're playing with a Wild Canter. Isn't that exciting? 1 mana, 1/1. That's where we're at. Oh, opponent's playing Cindervines. Well, that kind of helps me out a little bit. Shocked to do that. It's not very good. Okay, so Prairie. Just gonna Shred Freak. Tap for 3. Okay, opponent played Forest. Domri. That's not doing anything. It is a marginal distraction. ah. I mean, it's still probably fine. Okay, so red. Tin Street. Loyalist. Let's kill the Domri. We don't want them playing a creature and finding our stuff, so we also don't want them ramping out a 5-drop. Attack, attack. So for Domri, wanted them, put them to 14, and killed the Domri. I'm curious as to why they play Cindervines. Like, what are they afraid of, artifact or enchantment wise? I mean, this Heirloom Blade, I guess. Kind of awkward. But yeah, let's attack. See what they do. I mean, we get to Justice Strike, so it's not too bad. They play an instant speed creature. Okay, so they're doing nothing. Just gonna play Chainwalker. Yes. Pass. Just need to keep pushing bodies forward. 3, 4, 5, 8. So they go to 1 next turn. Pathway, okay. Oh. Krenko. Well, that's gonna die. And I'll happily take 2. I'll take 1. Cinevines just looks worse and worse every time I look at it. I'm like, why are you in here? Red, white. Yeah. Combat 8. Go to 1. All right. It's up to the opponent to finish off my board here, or we're going to go to a game 2. Yeah. All right. 1 away. 1 away from a trophy. Woo! Woo! Okay. So all we know is they had a Cinevines, Domri, and Krenko, right? So, oh yeah, that's all we know. So, I imagine Cinevines has to be sided out. But then I guess the question now becomes, assuming they side it out, do we bring in Bonds of Faith? But this also doesn't feel like it's going to do anything, right? Because they're playing cards that fight things and cards that tap for activated abilities. So it's not like we're stopping them in any way. So maybe we just ignore it. Yeah, I'll just run it back. I didn't see anything that really warranted me to do anything else, so. And yeah, this looks fine. Now we got the Signal Pest. And we were on the draw that game, right? Yeah, so being on the play is going to be insane. Okay, Wild Canter pass. Snake Druid. Okay. That is relevant. Okay, well. Let's see if they block. It's possible they just trade off. It's just fine. I'm okay with it to a degree. They want to trade? Cool. Alright, cool. And then I'll just throw down Initiate and Signal Pest and pass. Because next we'll be able to play Loyalist next turn. If we draw a land, we can go Loyalist Chainwalker. If the planes, though, we can go Loyalist Boros Chandler? Boros Challenger. So we got options. I wonder if they shock it. No shock. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess it's still Fine, maybe. It's probably better just to attack and play Chainwalker then. No reason to just not maximize on mana here. The idea behind playing Loyalist would be to catch the opponent in combat, right? Be like, hey, you thought you had a blocker, but you can't block. What's that, 6? Ooh, War Boss. Okay. Things have gotten interesting. Can we draw a white source, please? Yes! Oh, it's just all coming together. Oh, the insane. Oh, it's just coming together so perfectly. All right. Yeah. Take 8. Pass. Uh-oh. All right, now that's a problem. This Krenko. I mean, it's a all right. Combat. Like I'm still gonna attack with it all. Like the token can't block, and the tokens that they make off Krenko can't block. So take 6, go to 4. I think it's worthwhile. And then we go Forge, Challenger, Familiar. Pass. Just need to try and get it over the line here. If I can just swing in the air. That's Vortusk Liege. Okay. It's a goblin. That's just rude. Ooh. Okay, so what is the situation here now? Okay, so I guess that's just the plan. Oh wait, we don't even need to do that. Cancel. Sorry. Wait, are they just dead here? Combat. Um, put the counter here because they don't have flying or reach. And then Battlecry still gets the familiar here. Yep. So they take 3, go to 1, and then we Monoskelly and kill them. That's fine. You can kill this challenger. I'm okay with that. I believe they're just dead here, right? I don't expect a shock. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. I don't think blocking here is hard, opponent. There's only one thing you can do. Yeah. Go to 1. Yeah. Monoscelion. Yes! Woo! All right.